April 2024. In the midst of filming the final season of Outlander, the atmosphere on the set in the Highlands of Scotland is tense with an invisible pressure. Sam Heughan, the man known to the world as the strong, poised Jamie Fraser, is going through the most difficult hours of his career. Not because of fatigue or the pressure of the role, but because he is keeping a secret. A secret that could change everything: friendships, relationships, and the future of the show. And the only reason he hasn't revealed it yet? Because he's afraid of losing Caitríona Balfe. Since the first season of Outlander, audiences have been captivated not only by the fascinating time travel plot but also by the explosive chemistry between the two main characters, Jamie Fraser and Claire Randall. But what few people know is that the real-life chemistry between Sam and Caitríona is much deeper than what the camera captures. Sam once confided to a close friend on the set, "She's like no other. Working with Kate is like walking between the boundary between reality and dreams. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm acting or living," but because he understands Caitríona's professionalism and principles so well, an actress who once said she never mixes her personal life with her work, Sam decided to keep his true feelings to himself. He was afraid that just one ill-timed confession could cause her to withdraw from the project, especially when the role of Claire had become the soul of the entire series. When the final season of Outlander entered its final filming phase, the atmosphere on set was both passionate and melancholy. Both Sam and Caitríona knew that this could be the last time they stood together as Jamie and Claire. And that made the secret in Sam's heart more and more uncomfortable, like a smoldering fire. During a night of filming outside, after the scene where Jamie hugged Claire for the last time on the white snow, Sam stayed quietly, staring at the footprints of the two people in the snow. He didn't know if after this movie, they would have another chance to be together like that. That night, he wrote in his personal diary, "I have to keep this secret until the last minute. Not because I want to deceive, but because I can't risk losing her. She is Claire, she is a part of my soul." In October 2024, Caitríona Balfe's birthday came. Sam prepared a special gift, a leather notebook, engraved with her name in Gaelic. Inside were handwritten letters, feelings that had never been expressed in the 10 years of their relationship. He planned to give it to her at the small party of the film crew. But just before entering the room, Sam paused. He recalled Kate telling a fellow journalist, "I never let anyone cross the line of work. When a co-star starts to have real feelings, everything is ruined." Sam turned around, hid the gift in the car, and smiled as if nothing had happened. It was the first time in his life that he felt powerless over his own heart. That November, an article from a major entertainment magazine broke the news that Sam Heughan was in love with co-star Caitríona Balfe but had to keep it a secret for fear that she would leave the project. Although there was no concrete evidence, the article still created a huge wave of public opinion. On the set, the atmosphere became suffocating. Caitríona did not mention the article, but her eyes changed every time she looked at Sam, wary, hurt. Sam knew, even though he had not said anything, that the worst thing he had feared was starting to happen. Finally, one quiet afternoon in the dressing room, Caitríona took the initiative to pull Sam aside. She asked directly, "Is there something you're hiding from me, Sam?" He was silent. After a long while, he said, "I love you, Kate. I've loved you for a long time. And I've been hiding it because I can't imagine Outlander without Claire." She was stunned, not angry, not walking away, just sitting down, silent for a long time. Then she said, "Do you think I don't know? I'm just waiting for you to have the courage to admit it. But I'm also afraid that if we know our true feelings, everything will change forever." From that day on, no one in the crew brought up the subject again. Sam and Caitríona still acted, still laughed, still hugged each other in front of the camera like the first days. But something had changed. A deeper understanding. A longer than necessary look. A touch when no one was looking. And then, as the final episode wrapped, they stood in the middle of the old-time house. Kate turned to say, "Now Jamie can say goodbye to Claire. And Sam and Caitríona, let's see if we can start over?" Now, after Outlander wrapped, both Sam and Caitríona have taken a break. Those close to them say they went to a small town in the south of France together. No paparazzi, no schedule, no script. Just two people, who had been together for 10 years under the role, now learning to live true to their hearts. Fans don't need confirmation, no wedding, no declaration of love. They just need to know that, behind the footage that has moved millions of hearts for nearly a decade, there is a genuine connection between two people who have devoted their hearts to the role, and to each other. Although Sam Heughan kept it a secret for so long, eventually, that love no longer needed to be hidden.